Hey YouTube, you have Leonard here. Bring guys and gals, Kanojo okurishimasu, Rent a Girlfriend, we're here, we are live, well not anymore, I'm doing the review. Chapter 273, again the review portion. So everybody, I just finished the chapter over on Twitch, and you guys know the drill by now, link in the search box down below where I do all my live reactions. This was an amazing chapter. So once again, we have it to where Yaemori proves to be, in my opinion, one of the best characters in the series. Plot device in some respects, but at the end of the day, the way that Yaemori is able to really just keep the plot moving and her unyielding desire to help Kazuya is very refreshing. I really do like her character a lot. I find her funny, she's enjoyable, she's beautiful. I mean, Yaemori just is the full package. I'm just saying, in any other series, I personally think that Yaemori could be like an MC or at least a secondary lead, because Yaemori is a very dynamic character, but I digress. Basically, in this chapter, everybody, we don't have too much happening in terms of like the overall setting. All of this is taking place in basically the bathroom. So we know that from last chapter, we have Chizuru, she's taking a shower, or a bath, I should say. And then afterwards, Yaemori just kind of barges in there. Now, on the Twitch side, we're just kind of like, I don't know what it is with Japan. I think it's just anime related. I could be wrong. I feel like the whole idea of barging in on somebody, and then like the whole idea of like, oh, well, you know, we'll just take a shower together. It's only natural. In the United States, it's not. So it is what it is. I just find it very funny every time that happens in anime. I'm like, only in anime will these things ever happen. And Chizuru acted very normally, where she's like, yo, get out. Be gone. Get out of here. Random tangent. But basically, everyone, Yaemori's coming in here with obviously intent. She wants to find a way for Kazuya to know that Chizu's thinking about him. She doesn't know this for a fact, so she has to do some investigation herself. She wants to be able to go back to Kazuya and show him that, hey, at the end of the day, all your effort, the fruits of your labor, is not for naught. You feel trapped right now, but you're actually having an impact on Chizuru. Now, Chizuru is someone, again, that is very walled off. I think over the last several chapters, she's getting better and better at slowly expressing herself. But at the end of the day, Chizuru's Chizuru, and she keeps things very close to the vest. That's how she is. So Yaemori, in finding this moment where she feels that she'll be more vulnerable in the bath, they'll have like a bonding moment, they'll have like some casual girl talk, and all will be good. Now, Yaemori starts off pretty well. She asks about Kazuya, they have some general discussions, there's some little hijinks about the whole, like, the bathroom's small, like, why are you in here? And then things got, like, very weird, because Yaemori decides to go full-on jump into the bath. And I'm just like, Yaemori, you're too small. And sure enough, Chizuru's just like, can you please get off of me? This is too small. I'm getting out of here. It was becoming a mess. So Yaemori started off, like, up here, and then she was slowly just completely messing up. And even Yaemori's just like, if I push any more, I'm in trouble. I'm going to completely mess things up for Master. I'm sorry. I can't push anymore. I did my best. But what I really liked is the fact that Yaemori called out to Chizuru one last time. And she was just kind of like, do you really not feel anything? Not just all the normal stuff. Has nothing changed for you with regards to Master? The way you view him, your comfort level, the moments. Like, sure, you guys have had moments together. And this actually allows for Chizuru to have a very rare reflective moment and be honest with Yaemori. The fact that we have that beautiful panel, which might probably be the thumbnail of this video, where Chizuru's just like, I want to know from you, Yaemori, as someone who clearly is in his corner and obviously is doing this stuff for him, what do you see in him? How do you feel about him? I really like the fact that, again, Yaemori now, in being the best wing woman that we've ever had probably in the history of anime, because she's doing so much, Yaemori sits back and she gives what was probably one of the best speeches in Rent a Girlfriend. Yaemori gives her genuine thoughts about Kazuya. She tells exactly to Chizuru how she feels about Kazuya, not in a romantic way, but she talks off very general about people in general. She highlights the fact that she's a cute person, she's around cute people, and cute people tend to be fake. This holds a lot of weight, I think, for us readers as well, because we think back to Chizuru's birthday a couple chapters ago, and the fact that, again, she's around all these people who you can deem to be cutesy, this and that, and they're all about the gram. They're all about social media, doing stuff, and doing it for almost kind of like the clout, I'll call it, or for those who don't get that, they're doing it for the attention. But at the end of the day, those aren't real people. Those aren't real, genuine interactions. And Yaemori says that she's all too used to that. And the thing about Kazuya, her master, so to speak, is that he's a real person. We take a lot of time sometimes, everybody, to criticize Kazuya in the story. And trust me, I get it. I do it as well. I criticize Kazuya as much as the next person sometimes. Sometimes it's warranted, sometimes it's not. I've always stood by, you guys can see the video again on my channel, which I think is still holds true despite all the other nonsense, that Kazuya at the end of the day is not a trash character. Kazuya's gone through development, he's a different person from when we started this series, he's had moments and everything. But Kazuya, what he has going for him is the fact that he's a very genuine individual. Think about all the CHIZURU'S stuff. Average person probably, well, number one, wouldn't find themselves in that position, so that is on Kazuya. But the average person probably wouldn't handle things the way Kazuya is in terms of like still liking CHIZURU. Probably would have just reasoned, like we see all the time in the manga, the side guys, oh, CHIZURU's so beautiful, I can never be with her. But he dares to dream. He dares to think about CHIZURU as a person, someone that he could be with, someone that he wants to be with. And I think that's respectable. And I think Yaemori is saying basically the same thing to CHIZURU. Kazuya is as real as it comes. He has his faults, he can be lame, he does weird stuff. But at the end of the day, Kazuya is a real character. He's a real person. He speaks his thoughts. He dares to dream. He's there for you. He's reliable. You go down the list. And just to read a little bit of it, because I do have what Yaemori said here. I just wanted to quote it because, again, it was very good. But it's just part of it. She says that, but when I think about the first time Master talked about you, to see someone's love outshine their fear is nothing short of brilliant. Again, most people, when you feel fearful of something where you're like, I can't do it, you stop. You're paralyzed. You don't do anything. But Kazuya, despite all the fear that he always exhibits, he continues time and time again to run through those walls, to keep on trying to pursue CHIZURU, to keep going above and beyond, even though he knows that it doesn't make sense, that he's making mistakes along the way. He has fear, but he still proceeds, which is respectable. And as she continues, what matters most in life isn't the stuff you get buried with, it's all the moments that burn into your memory. Even if you two don't work out, I'll still be in his corner. That's how I see him. I wish Kazuya could have heard this. He doesn't need to, but it just goes to show again that Yaemori gets the true essence of Kazuya as a person. She sees him as a person. She appreciates him. She respects him for that. And I think her perspective is very unique. And see how CHIZURU's kind of blushing and she's thinking. Because CHIZURU recognizes this as well about Kazuya. Of all the guys in CHIZURU's life and the people in her life, this is the very thing that causes CHIZURU to like Kazuya. How real he is, the way he's genuinely caring, the way he continues to pursue her. Even when he said, like, I'll wait 10, 20 years at the end of the day, I think it's all very admirable. So much respect to Kazuya. Love him for that. And this is just overall like a very, very good chapter. So everybody, I'm going to end this one here, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Of course, like the video if you like the video, subscribe if you like my content. Everyone is greatly appreciated as always. And with that, I'm learning, I'm out. Take care, everybody. And of course, have a good one. Peace.